G'day viewers, Ken here, aka Stone Toad. As you can see, I had a class. Got this beautiful big class tractor because it's pulling the pelletizer. What is it? There's something 5,000 or something like that. I can't remember. I'll have a look in a sec. Yes, we're on Stone Valley. Well, we're not on Stone Valley. What I did was I actually started the map, and I decided to get rid of some of the stuff, kept some of the stuff. Like I kept the headed combine harvesters. What else did I get? Man, I can't remember. Some of the stuff I got anyway. Why is that going so fast? I turned it off. Yeah, sorry about that. I got a little bit just wrong buttons. So I used to turn it off and then take it off with the combine harvesters to speed them up. Just gonna get this little bit of stubble. Cut through this one. The speed of this tractor is really good because when you get to those thick bits at the end, normally it misses it because you're going too fast and it's too wide, too thick. But the speed of this tractor doing 10 is that miles an hour? Crazy now, I can't see. Yeah, but it's the right speed anyway, just picks it straight up. So what I did was actually I harvested the crop here. The little bit of wheat still there near the silo. If you have a problem with that, the combine, everybody has that problem down the bottom end and that sort of thing. Just approach it from the street side, like line your line up to go down the bottom end. It normally gets rid of it. If it doesn't get rid of it, just stop your harvester, reverse up a bit, and then reactivate it again. And move forward and it should cut it all up. Just turn off your head basically and turn it back on again. Do that a couple of times if it doesn't work the first time, and you'll be underway again. I worked it out straight away what the problem was because I've played 17 and 19 and every now and then you come across that problem. Just restart, like just turn it off, reverse a bit, turn it back on and then go forward. That normally just resets it. But yeah, I'll try to go straight across this lot. It was picking it up, but I've only just turned it back on again, so hopefully it will do it. Voila, see? No slowing down, no nothing with this tractor. Although I could come back at a different angle of the dangle for that lot. Yeah, so what I did was 100%. I harvested the crop, as you can see, and now I've got to get up all the stubble. But I was going to make hay bales, but then straw bale, sorry, rye straw. That's right, that's America. America. There we go. I was using that little chipper there, that trailer there, but you have to like ram it on there to get onto it, so I had to quickly grab this black sheep modding truck, the hand tipper. I normally use the little one, but I figured since I've got this pack installed I might as well just use it. And there she blows. In deer colours, except for the rims of course. So basically what I'm going to do with this lot, I think I cheated some money in just so I could buy the cow farm. What I did was I basically sold everything, BGA, all the paddocks that are around here. I just kept this one near the house because you couldn't sell it because the silo was intact. So I emptied the silo, sold the grain out of that. I am now getting all the pellets and that to take across to the cow farm, and I'm going to store them in bays there. Yeah, this map I've been waiting for it for a while. Like, you know, if you go back and over my other videos, you will hear that as soon as I saw the release of this, I wanted that. This is going to be my go-to play on map. So that's exactly what it is going to be. We've got one set up for multiplayer. Me and Bundy Dave so far. I'm trying to talk to the boys. See, the problem is with the internet in this house. If they run their internet, like go through the internet as well, and then we're both trying to live stream it or something like that, it normally glitches a bit. So the boys, I'm just trying to talk them into doing it. They're more into, you know, Minecraft and everything. So, not Minecraft. What do you call it? Yeah, those stupid games. The ones they want me to play and I don't want to play them. Stupid for me, not for you. You love them. This is good for me and stupid for you. There you go. To a lot of people anyway. Why would you waste your time? It's like Age of Empires. Now, I'll start with Back Bay. Now we'll see if we get any bleed through on this, because thought there might be a bit of an issue with it. We shall see. Alright. I'll push it right back because I want to fill up the bay if I can. So this is rye pellets. Well, what's happened? I've hit the top. No, got stuck. You got stuck. With them boggies. Come on, man. Thank you. It's a nice tipper too, because they had on 17 they had a man truck, like the modern, the later model. This is the old school one where you can open the doors and stuff. Black Sheep Modern had that on 17 as well. Lovely old truck, used to use it all the time, especially at Oakfield Farm. And that's the thing, I can see a lot of similarities between all the maps over time. When I saw this one, I said, yes, this is it. You know, it's like Lone Oak was the go-to map. Still is. It's still the best American map, basically the layout. I think. This one here, I wanted it. As soon as I saw it, I went, this is going to be great. Wide open spaces like Walker Farm. If you follow my stuff, I absolutely love Walker Farm, because you can make your own map and that sort of thing, or I have done. There's several maps that I've put up. But I made my own and played on them, like Cattle and Cane. I was trying to get this 100% thing off my PlayStation the other day, because this is PS4, by the way, just in case people are watching this and they don't know what it is. It's PS4, right? I don't do PC, because I can't, because my computer's down. But yes, now well, I lost train of thought because I was babbling away like a banshee. Yeah, with the maps and that itself, like Walker Farm, I sort of lost Cattle and Cane the other day when I was trying to get this 100% off. I was deleting things left, right and centre and accidentally clicked onto the map. I still have Southern Cross, I think it is, on there. Why won't it start? Wrong buttons. Lower. No, lower. Turn it on. So what happens is the pellets, the hay actually goes, straw, sorry, in this case, goes into the actual rollers there. If we can zoom in a bit more. What happens is it goes in and gets picked up by the needle, the roll on the front of it, gravity fed roller, puts it in through the spinner, and it goes up into the machine. It's heat treated. It's basically steamed, and then you've got that big roller there, and it's got little pellets, like a little teeth thing that they make pellets and that sort of thing over the years. And what it does is it presses them in, so it's steamed it and then pressed it, and that's how you get your pellets and stuff. And then they got the dryer in it, or is that roller, the dryer? Yeah, that roller could be, no, the basket on top. Goes through there, goes in there, airs out, and then goes into the back where it's got fans and that blowing into it and cools it, the whole process down. That's basically how that machine works, in a nutshell. A lot of engineering ingenuity and that stuff goes in it. So that prickle roller on the front's just a gravity one, is just round driven, just to pick up the loose straw. This straw is sort of like fine cut. In real life it's a lot coarse, so it picks it up a lot better. And the rollers and that, even on the machine that it connects to, that's where you put the bales into it and feed it into it. I might get one later and do bales when we fill up the sheds and that with bales, and well, we can only do a certain amount of bales. Now this one might be a little bit too big, so we'll have a go at this. At speed, nope, there you go. See how, here's how it shut down. It's just a little bit too quick, so it's a little bit too wide too, so we'll just go through there. Slowly but surely. Oh, the whole thing stopped. It did too. You right there? Restart. Thank you. So you just inch through it. Game's good for reaching out, grabbing straw. Right, here we go. Back on track. Oh yeah, so I accidentally deleted that cattle and cane the other day, so I was a bit peeved, trying to make room for like get the 100% thing off. It just came out of nowhere. Ended up getting rid of Overkill Farm and it disappeared, so I don't know if it was the update, but everything updated. I'm not sure what happened. I've heard somebody else say that their whole, when something updated, everything updated, and they had to update all their stuff, reinstall it. That could be just their game or their internet. I don't know what the story is there. I do not know, because it was not mine. So yeah, like I said, this map, I've been waiting for it to come out, and I said but I did say if Millennial Farm come out before it, then that was the one I was going to go with, because at the stage with everything being added to it, I had plans for it, and then everything added, and it was drawing out a little bit too long for my liking. I know he was making it perfect and everything else, but those bunks there just to store stuff in, you know, at first I thought they were just like bunkers, like what do you call it, basically for BGA stuff, which is down the road and you're owned and that for the map anyway, but apparently it's just for storage, putting vehicles and that in it. Some like mucky stuff, dirty plows and that sort of thing, muck wagons, that sort of stuff. Apparently that's what it's for. Parking bays, which I can understand that. Keep it out of your sheds, man. Keep your sheds clean. But like I said, I would have bounced the other way, depending on which one come out first. This one beat it. Here I am. I don't have to do anything to this map, although I think I've actually added a couple of things down at the sheep farm, because this is, like I said, I'm taking everything off of this farm, and then I'm going to sell this farm, and I've got my operation down the sheep farm and the cattle farm, which is absolutely fantastic, that cattle farm, by the way. The storage shed is, you know, the one where you actually park your vehicles, open bay things. Sort of, some of the stuff I try to put in there is too big, so I've scattered it throughout the other bits of farm, do you know what I mean? There's heaps of shedding. You can't say there's no shedding on this map. Heaps of farms as well. Like, it's excellent for multiplayer. Like mega. Oh hello, we got 100%. I'm driving along for an idiot. Multiplayer map. Man, there's farms everywhere. Top stuff. Like, I already liked the map before, as you know. If you want to go back through my videos, you'll see. I said this is the one that's going to be the one for me. It's just getting a little bit drawn out. And I wasn't the only one who thought so. Other ones that had access to the map were starting to drift away from it, I noticed. Won't mention any of their names. Get out of here, bird. Yeah, I noticed they started drifting away a bit from this map. Not giving it the height that it needed. Just personal observation. I follow a lot of YouTubers. I watch a lot of their stuff anyway. And real farmers. 10th generation, how farms work. Walker Farms. Believe it or not, I haven't watched too much on my Neil farm. I've watched a couple of things every now and then, like the that blower head from Prairie, I think it is Prairie Manufacturing, that made that blower head that I saw that one day on there. And I went, oh, what's this? Saw him and his dad, I think it was, assemble it. Somebody assembled it. Like I said, I don't really watch his stuff. I've got too many others. Like the Iowa Dairy Boys, watch them, young fellas. His drone stuff, I love his drone stuff. Really love his drone stuff. Yeah, and Ryan from How Farms Work, I've been watching lots of Ryan stuff. Oh shit! Don't do that at home, kids. Boss would not be happy. You hear that whining down in the background? That's the washing machine. Yeah, but this map, absolutely. Oh, actually, what I'll do, I'll just stop for a sec. We'll go for a little fly. There's my drone. Actually, I found a better drone the other day, which was, oh, you go into here and you go crossing to one of these things. Actually, you place two. You go one. Oh, hang on, that's not my farm. You go one, and then two, and then you get rid of them. Get across them. You can place one, but then it might go straight out the menu, if you know what I mean. So you go, oh, gone, and dip, 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 gone, and there we are. Now we're droning. So, yeah, I sold the cotton and everything here. I brought the cow farm and its existing paddock. I was trying to work out how to get rid of this little house block here, but I decided to just leave it there anyway. Yeah, Bunny Dave owns this other side of the road. No, it's not the other side of the road here. I'm turned around a little bit on this map and losing my direction. It's like Walker Farm, you think the top is the top, but it's not, you're going to the side. Yeah, so this cow farm, excellent, excellent, excellent. It's going to be beef only, of course. I'm not going to have any cows on here. I don't think I've actually brought it on this guy yet. But yeah, I was storing some stuff in the shed, like the little tractor. It's going to be a little workhorse around here. But I noticed some bigger stuff I tried to put in the shed and didn't work. The truck I actually drove into a couple of tractors that's parked here. Because of dual wheels, I don't like going in between those fence posts and that over there, so I'd have to be parked here. This is the workhorse around this farm. The storage bay, as you know, absolutely fantastic way to put all this in. We're going to have all the stuff we need in here, the different bays. We're going to have the straw pellets. We're going to do hay pellets. I'm not sure if you can do alfalfa yet. Leasing pellets, we'll see about that. I know you can wrap them now apparently. And then loose stuff like the loose straw, loose hay, and a couple of extra bays for extra stuff. Good loading ramp, excellent loading ramp. I'm gonna put a multi-purpose thing down here so it can fill up. Water supplies right here, of course. Slurry pit, fuel, a milk tank. I don't know how we're going to go with Brahman, or whether they do actually produce a little bit of milk. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they do not. That's why I want to run them anyway. And then down the road, we've actually just harvested this. I brought this paddock in here at the bottom here and harvested it. This is the bottom of where you get the second farm from. There's no what do you call it? No stuff in the silos at this farm anyway. So that's all going to be sold anyway, because across the road here, and this looks like spuds, doesn't it? Yeah, looks like potatoes. You have to get a potato harvester. I hate doing root crops, but because it costs so much to do them. Now this is the sheep farm. I've got the 1255 XL International, first tractor I ever drove, and then it's slightly bigger brother. Actually, you can see this one's been restored. This old girl's still the same. There you go. Yeah, there's good shedding for that one. Haven't been in any of the buildings here. The water tank's there for ready to rock and roll. I put in all this stuff. Might as well build it while you're here. To go in, I wanted the Mercury Farm stuff. That one. No. Oh, we're in drone mode, idiot. Anyway, I'll whiz across there again. No, get out of there. So basically, I'm just running off these pellets, and then that's the end of this farm. I've taken everything off of it to increase the money. We got what have we got up there? 651 or something. 681,000. And we're going to sell the other paddock at the end there, where I just harvested the corn and sold all the corn. Move. Yeah, I kept driving across this thing there. Spuds. But it fits in well with this guy down here, because this is the guy who's running. You can't see him, but my character is the South American guy, as usual. So it fits in well, the potatoes for South America anyway. So that's why we're doing sheep and cattle. We're going to have Brahman cattle over there, and he's going to have sheep over here. I was thinking about using a couple of those extra sheep yards. Depends on the flock how many we can get in here. Visually, that is. I only go as much as I can see visually. I don't go like 200 sheep in a paddock where it wouldn't wouldn't carry that much. So that was us running across the map. There's back here. I've got the little tractor that's going to be helping out here as well. The little International. I've kept this in an International farm. Because International is basically what I grew up around before Case come into the picture. That's just the head for the I was parking the headers in that over here. They actually sit nicely in the corner there with the pipes sitting over the fence, backed up to the fence there. Right, we're doing this. Jump. Right, so Mercury Farm pack. I decided to put the red stuff in here. See what we could do. I'm going to get in it. There we go. Add to it a bit. So I'll make these up. You got the gist of the eye shot. I open up so you can see. Love the creaky old doors. Excuse me. This is the portable silo, because as you can see, there's no silos around here, only across the road, which is the best one out ever. No, it's not. It's just close, convenient. So I've got some racking in that there for some other stuff later. This is a drive-through silo. Multi's been updated. He did the updating on it with the tree growing through the window. Yeah, multi fruits and that, so everything can be stored in here, pellets and everything now. And it's got a back door as well if you want to drive all the way through. There is a track behind there. There's a little get off cat. little dirt track behind, so you can actually drive through if you wish to. I'll get this one done, and this one done. No, that was that one. So that's just a wash bay. We'll clean up all your stuff. I'm not going to be using it too much because I like all my stuff looking dirty and grubby. Grubby the better. I like that lived in look. So again, open bay, we can drive through the back and into it from the track. Quick run down to the house, and then that we'll call it quits for this recording. But that's it. Basically, this is going to be the farm. As you can see, all these numbers of down the bottom of the map. I've brought these paddocks and across that way. So it's this side of the map. Basically, I'll go out in a minute and I'll show you the map. What I've actually ended up collecting some money in and brought all this stuff. These crops are ready to go, so there's more stuff for building up the cash straight away. I've got basically the stuff we need. Got a couple of headers and kept those from the in-game. Settle down. Love the weeds around the place. So we just got the shed now here where we... Oh, I thought I had the spray. I must have got rid of it. The truck's here at the moment. I'm going to change it up the colour, but we built this one next to the house. A little bit of... didn't place it properly. But that's a drive-through shed as well. We needed some parking here at the house. Just for the vehicles, and put a trailer or two in the gooseneck. There is silos here, but there's nowhere to put anything in there, as far as I know. I can't find anywhere at the farm itself that you can actually fill these. So they're all cosmetic by the looks of it. Yeah, unless I put one silo in with a receptacle, a pit, then that might make these ones operational. Maybe. But yeah, that's it. That's the farm. We'll go out again, do the whole. We'll just do the normal drone, a bit quicker. So I've added some more red barns to the sheep farm, basically to make it look in line. So I've got all the shedding that I need now down here. Yeah, I was going to... I'll have a look at the map in a sec. Like those combines should be still around here somewhere. Nowhere to put them. Must have taken them back to the shed. Everything's going to town around here, look. There we go. A few tractors now hanging out here. So I've got a couple of... I've got 4, I think, all up John Deere's. I've got the 2 gear changing ones, and 2 of the 4440s, and the big beast just to make things, plows and that work a bit better. What was I doing? I was going to the cow farm. So that cotton out here, apparently cotton hasn't been done in this part of the country for 1974, I think it was. There used to be cotton gins and lots of cotton around here. Now it's mainly all corn for ethanol. The second highest ethanol production in the US. So yeah. So it's a good map. I'm glad somebody suggested it to them to make it a bit of history of the area. So we can run a lot of cotton fields. I was thinking about doing a lot of cotton fields just for the old sake of that. But yeah, this is the farm as it sits. I've got to put a multi feed station in here, because I'll just be using it straight out for like the straw and stuff like that, and the pellets and that I'll be using for feed. But otherwise I'll be putting total mixed ration in. I love the layout. I love the way they got 2 big separate paddocks, right? So now I can put the light colour brown in one, and the drought masters, the red ones in the other. I'll be quite happy. Actually, I'm glad he actually spent the time to put this in, actually, because I was just going to put my usual cow paddock in that I use all the time with the trees and everything. The lizard one, I think it is. But this is Sayonara, and the dog's gone, of course. I sold the dog, so he's not running around. I like the way that there's automatic feeding on there, though. First thing I did when I got on the farm was try to feed the dog, Stuart, but it's automatic feeding in that bowl, so because it's always full, so that's good. They're looking after Stuart, or the dog, so you can get onto your other farming practices and not worry about your dog not being fed, or one of the kids didn't feed it. Yeah. In case you're doing it, but this is a beautiful farm. What I was going to do originally is keep the original farm and then chuck my son on this one, so when he breezes in and out to help, he can have this one. You'll see in our multiplayer that Dave's got this block up here, so he's got basically these paddocks, this farm, and he's going to be, and I think that one actually gets tangled up in the middle of it too, so yeah, basically this section here, that's going to be his farm. He wanted that one, so I put that in for multiplayer with we call it Challenger. He's got a Challenger up there and that sort of thing, so he's got I've got yellow trucks and that for him, big double truck. So anyway, that's it. Thank you very much. This is the first look at the farm, and it will progress along after that. We'll finish, like I said, I'll finish off down here. I'll sell this, take all these stuff off, make it into pellets, then we'll sell the farm. Go down here and sell this paddock again, this one here, and we'll move our operation across to this side of the map. So all the way up here to the top, around the cemetery, and then we'll get in there and mow that cemetery and that as well. Maintain that. And this is going to be our South American guy's place. He's going to be running sheep because there's no goats on this map. Someone dropped the ball, or ducks and that, so there's no goats here for him, but there is going to be sheep, and there's going to be Brahman cattle. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned, share, like. I'll leave a description. Tell me what you think of it. Whether it's well, a lot of people won't agree with me moving down here rather than being up there. But yeah, this is going to be my playthrough map for this is the deer farm, and I have a case one as well, which is the actual farm, proper case farm up the real farm. So there you go. I'm not dissing the real farm. It's just I wanted to make this guy particular because he's Espanol, to have his sheep and that. Alright, Uru. Thanks for watching. If you can't be good at it. Bye.